I worked so hard for that money, and now it's all useless. This is all your fault, Grandpa. Carl slammed the door and left in rage. See, Carl thought money only disappears when you spend it. But he was wrong, and today he finally caught the thief who's been picking his pocket for years. Inflation. But what is inflation exactly? Simple. Inflation is when your money buys less than it used to. Not because you spend it, but because the value of every single dollar quietly dies over time. Last year, 2 cobs bought a full bag of corn. This year, those same 2 cobs only buy half. But where does it all begin? Let's find out. This is Carl the Crow. He loves his grandpa, and his grandpa has big influence on Carl. But why I'm telling you this? Because his grandpa has one golden rule. A cob saved is a cob earned. So Carl saved every salary, every bonus from his job at 7-Eleven, every extra cob he found on the ground straight into the jar. Until one day, he looked at his jar. Lighter. Noticeably lighter. Think of inflation like a fever carrying different viruses, and this is what those viruses look like. It starts with the good news. Coolant gave every crow 500 cob bonus. Suddenly, every crow felt rich. They all rushed to the market, the same amount of corn, but now more money chasing it. The corn seller looked left, looked right, and raised the price. Why wouldn't he? Everyone was buying anyway. End result, Carl's 500 cob bonus bought half as much as his old 200 cobs used to. That's a demand pull inflation. Too many cobs, not enough corn, prices go up. But that wave hit the farmers too. The farmers' fertilizer cost doubled, fuel doubled, delivery doubled. To survive, the farmer had to raise his prices. By the time the corn reached Carl, it had already become expensive 3 different times. That's cost push inflation. The price rises before the product reaches you. Carl just wanted lunch, but now he's starving. But then he remembered what his boss always said. We are a family here. So Carl went to his boss, looked him in the eye, and said, Corn costs more. I need a raise. Now. Unexpectedly, his boss gave him a raise. Carl actually got emotional. He thought his boss really did care about the family. But then, the boss did something evil. He quietly raised the price of his corn to cover the new salaries. Corn cost more, so Carl went back for another raise. The boss gave it to him, then raised the prices again. Round and round, raise, price increase, raise, price increase, raise, price increase, raise, price increase. That's a built-in inflation. The wage spiral, nobody wins. Meanwhile, Grandpa was standing still, and he was about to get hit by something he never saw coming. See, Grandpa saved 1,000 cobs his whole life, 1 cob at a time. Then the government saw the inflation crisis and made a decision. They printed even more cobs to fix it. But more cobs in circulation means each cob is worthless. The sparks turned into flames. Suddenly, 1,000 cobs bought a bag of corn. Then half. Then nothing. A lifetime of discipline, worthless in months. That's hyperinflation. When money is printed like paper, it becomes worthless like paper. Carl was already questioning his life, but here's the cherry on the top. Carl's rent went up, his salary didn't. His bills went up, his salary still didn't. Crowland's economy stopped growing. No new jobs, no opportunities, just prices rising while everything else stayed frozen. That's stagflation, inflation with a frozen economy. Grandpa was right, a cob saved is a cob earned. But nobody told Carl a cob saved today might only be worth half a cob tomorrow. Carl sat down next to Grandpa. He didn't apologize. He didn't say a word. He just sat there. Some lessons don't need apology, they just need to be understood. So now you know the viruses of inflation. But wait, how do you actually avoid this? Carl's about to find out, and he'll see you in the next video. Subscribe and leave a comment if you like the video.